So, one of the things that I do in my life is train a sales team. One of the big things that I talk to people about are belief. And a lot of times we bring on new people who it may be their first foray into sales, but they don't believe that they can do it. They don't believe they have the ability. One of the things that comes to mind when we're talking about trying new things is a quote that's attributed to Abraham Lincoln. But his auntie might have said it, or maybe his wife, or who knows who actually said it first. But we attribute it to old Honest Abe, and that is, he who believes he can and believes he can is right. Why is that true? Typically it is true, but why? Well, the big reason is the person who doesn't believe that they can do it won't try. They won't make an honest attempt to do it because they don't believe they can do it. So if you look at Roger Bannister and the 4-minute mile, why couldn't anyone before Roger Bannister do the 4-minute mile? Well, Roger Bannister believed it could be done. He came up with a plan and he gave it the effort it needed. He didn't do it on his first attempt. But with each attempt, he believed in himself a little bit more and he did it a little bit more. And that's why, if you believe you can and you believe you can't, you're right. Because you have to give it an honest effort. We talk a lot to our children about, hey, do the best you can. You have to try. And that beginning is belief. You got to believe that you have the ability or that it can be done and that you can develop the ability to do it. Why? Why can't you do the thing that you want to do? What is it? Is it a skill you need to learn? Is there a tool you need to use? What is it that's stopping you from doing it? You'll figure that out. You can try and not be able to do something. That's a possibility. You can't let that stop you from attempting. So why limit yourself in anything? Like saying you're bad at math. Well, it's a concept. Understand the concept and you'll be okay. No one says you can't use a calculator. That's a tool. You wouldn't fix a car without the proper tools. You wouldn't go out there without a wrench and sockets and all the things that you need. If you're changing the spark plugs, you'd get the spark plug socket. You would get the tools you need to do it. Yoda gets quoted the most about do or do not. There is no try. That quote's misused. The attempt, and it's a real attempt. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But at the end of the day, you have to look yourself in the mirror and know whether you did it or not. Did you give it the effort it needed? Did you even attempt it? So attempt it. Give that the effort. So that's why if you believe you can and you believe you can is the truth. Because you become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't believe you can do something, it's just because you haven't learned the skill to do it. Believe that you have the ability to learn, the willingness to take the time it needs, and the want to make it happen. If you have those three things, you can get a lot closer to your goal than if you believe you can't and never step out of your comfort zone. Well, hope that helps. See you in the next one.